The Peer Networks programme, powered by the New Anglia Growth Hub.
I'm Nick Phillips, and my business is Funnels Kitchen, so it's catering for events and weddings.
What made you decide to join the Peer Networks programme?
I mean, everybody's been through the same year, and obviously that was a bit of a catalyst, the pandemic. But also just being a lone sole director and owner. Also, it is really important to connect with like-minded business people, and you can talk about different things. And I go years sometimes, Sky, without the connection at all, and you suddenly realize that you're doing it all alone, and that you haven't got any feedback necessarily, and there's just all things rolled into one that I just know that it's good to try and connect.
Did the programme meet your expectations?
Yeah, it definitely met my expectations. I always just at this period of time, I would put it at the top of the list is the mental health, because it is being talked about quite a lot at the moment, but only because I think so many people have been affected. And it is, I don't think a lot of us will actually realise what we've all been through until we will look back maybe after a year or 2 years, and a lot of us went through a bit of a depression in the 2008, in terms of business, and it doesn't compare at all to what we've been through in the last sort of year. So that was one of the major things, that it completely exceeded my expectations, because you don't realize how affected you are. But also having like-minded opinions and unbiased opinions also about your business is such a huge help. And of course, through the peer-to-peer and the Growth Hub, it's for free. So it's so valuable. I'm not entirely sure you could really put a price on it. And you actually think that you're not going to continue the relationship necessarily, when the sessions finish. And actually, do you know what? I've stayed in touch with most. We've still got a WhatsApp group going, which is absolutely brilliant. The facilitators and the Growth Hub have all been fantastic. And you make leads, you make new contacts. So it's well worth it. It is well worth it. I'm going to find it hard to say anything negative about it, aren't I? But it's so well worth it. So it's really exceeded.
How have the sessions impacted your business, and what have you taken away from the sessions?
Yeah, one of the main things I took away from this was to take a bit of a stand back. So we're probably always telling ourselves this, but we don't actually do it. You can very much get stuck in the here and now. So because there were so many changes happening over the last 18 months, I think you definitely really did get stuck right in the here and now. But actually, it just gave you the opportunity to start looking forward again. So you were able to see where you wanted to go, whether that had changed or not through the last few months, and then work your way back to see how you were going to get there. So that's probably my most valuable lesson.
Would you recommend the programme, and if so, why?
Number one is the connections and your mental health. I have and will, recommend it. I was talking to one business owner, and I had to get through so many, not negative, but sort of hurdle questions. First of all, do you sell to each other? Do you have to sell to each other every meeting? No, it's not BNI. It's not that. It's nothing. And afterwards, he just finally got the absolute value in it. So I would definitely recommend it. Mental health, taking a step back and being able to look at your business with unbiased feedback is it basically. But yeah, I'm definitely going to recommend it. There really aren't any negatives, because even time-wise, it's every fortnight, and it's a convenient time necessarily, and for important things, you can put things aside. So yeah, it is great, definitely. Just go and do it.
To find out more about the Peer Networks programme, please visit www.newangliagrowthhub.co.uk.